Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to late summer in the year 4 of the Ascension Wars. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, the Thrones of Ascension. We are Ulm, and we are forging ahead. And it looks like Sinchi Titu, the Inca, has claimed the throne of Pestilence in the name of Nazca, which is a bad thing because it causes worldwide pestilence, which means that units who are otherwise doing just fine are going to get the diseased affliction, and I'll show you more about that in a moment. Ethna found nothing. We got a few more blood slaves in Oiperi, and Nazca, emboldened by taking the throne, are launching an attack on the Midge Fens and the neutral armies that guard it. They've got their usual, although they seem to have a lot more human warriors than I've seen before. Not as many Nazcans as I would have thought. They're being put to sleep by the defenders. These are actually pretty competent defenders, but not competent enough. And they are routed. Nazca didn't really lose too much there. Alright, Midge Fens now belongs to Nazca. We are attacked in the Searing Sands. Arcade Knight's army. And it looks like our Cold Dominion hasn't quite hit yet. They're not really attacking us with much of anything. I can't imagine. Yeah, second salvo and they're already done for. We do have to watch out for this squad of Zerstörers down here. Would have been nice had we taken them out before they attacked our pikemen. But we got them nonetheless. Alright, so what happened there? We lost 1 infantry, 2 pikemen, but we took out... Well, we took out a lot. We took out the majority of their troops, but we did not get their leader. Deathmatch has been scheduled. I'm not going to participate. Omicria, a magnificent statue was raised in your honor. And by your honor, I presume they mean the honor of mankind. Giving us order +1, which was already 3, so whatever, and dominion +4. Alright, we lost one of our scouts in Pranda, Silvius. He was the guy who was in the back of Black Ulm, kind of telling us what was going on with them. So here's the deal. I have some bad news. Many of our great heroes have been afflicted with disease. Luckily, no one in the front lines. But if you go back a bit further, Azerd, our black priest, unfortunately, is diseased. But even worse, Destry Soul not only got disease, but also a limp. So unfortunately, I'm recruiting another commander because even though he'll live a number of more turns, I can't have him being the one carrying all of our troops, because then when he does eventually succumb to his disease, all those troops will lack leadership. So he'll attack with the party. He'll be a new ranged attacker, but he's not going to be leading troops once I have new troop people. Unfortunately, Miskatonic also has become diseased, and for some reason, which I don't quite understand, he only has 1 hit point. Regardless, so he's going to die, unfortunately, next turn, so I took his items away from him, and that'll be the end of Brave Miskatonic. Closer to home, in Oiperi, looks like everyone's okay for the moment. In Ulm, unfortunately, Bob has picked up a disease. Bob will last about, I should say, 5 turns or so. In Umbro, no one knew. Milkster already had his injury. And Jean-Luc Picard already had his injury as well. Yeah, he's just weakened. So, it could have been worse, but a lot of our really great heroes are now suffering from disease, and that will continue to happen in the future turns. More and more of our heroes will fall to disease. So, I have a big army here in Oiperi, but I'm using it right now to patrol with Thor Henry because of the unrest that comes from blood hunting. I may want to move him out pretty soon and start patrolling with a smaller army. In Ulm, I want to introduce you to Waylander, who is our new commander there. In Oiperi, I want to introduce you to Alaric, I also want to let you know that I will be recruiting a commander here to lead Griffin Riders. We can only get 5 of them a turn, so I'm getting them. In Umbro, we have Ivermark. In the Royal Forest, we have Sundew. No, we already introduced Sundew. Who are you? Who is the new person here? Oh, right. John Weinert. John Weinert in the Royal Forest. In Og Woods, we have Bainin. And in Iron Range, we have Stamps. Stamps is a commander as well. And that's everyone we've got so far. So we're holding the line here. Looks like Ulm managed to put together, or Black Ulm, I should say, managed to put together some forces here, which means they must have some more territory in this direction, maybe a castle. We're having a big group of searchers here. Daggirl, F. Boley, and Kuna. They're searching. Between the 3 of them, they should be able to get most of everything. We, of course, will have to wait another turn to replace Destry, but we also have a group come up here with Wolf, Azerd, Magnus, Tower Cap, and Crusader. They're going to be in Ogwoods, and they're all going to move down here to the west. In the Royal Forest, the Chief Smith is finally casting Earthblood Deepwell now that he has his Bloodstone. And that's really all interesting that's going on. I'm just recruiting troops where I can. Don't have a lot of money this turn around. I think a lot of it came from the Griffin Riders, who cost 110 gold each. So yeah, they're pretty expensive beasts. We're not ever going to have a ton of them, but I want to start recruiting them. And Oi Perry's starting to get a little full. So a lot of you guys have been waiting patiently. I might send a few of you out to battle next turn. Which is what I'm doing kind of all over the place. Here I got Ephraim, Akros, Hannah Banana, and Wombat. They're coming down. Ephraim and Akros have been researching for quite a while, so I'm letting them see some action. And I'll continue to do that with the older smiths as time goes on. Although the game tends to mix them up sometimes, so I'll do the best I can. With regards to research, we are 1 turn away from having Conjuration 8, and I'm putting all the rest in construction, which will eventually get us Iron Dragons and Siege Golems. We don't already have them. And that's about that. Haven't found out what to do with Lobo yet, so she's just researching. Hopefully Destry will last a while. Let's end the turn. Lots going on. And I can't really tell if any of the other powers are at war with each other. It doesn't appear that under the water there's much going on. Alright, Earthblood Deepwell is successfully cast. Kuna found a deep crevasse, but Rin and F. Boley did not find anything. Daggirl, however, found an ice brick tower. We'll have to take a look at that. There was a battle in Kopos. Black Ulm attacking us. Oh, it must be Alsvin again. And it is. I can only imagine that he will be successful in routing the small province defense. Alsvin's kind of becoming a pain in our neck. Ton of earth gems. Still only the limp. He has regeneration? He does. Oy. Alsvin, the gift that keeps on giving. Alright, and they also attacked us in Omur. Hopefully not with giant worms that regenerate. No, but a pretty good lineup of Black Ulm national troops. Lantern bearers there. Looks like they're fresh out of Zerstors. They have a ton of ranged troops. That was a good volley. Man, we're running out of pikeneers. This is Dimitri and Overlord, Wayland, Sloosh Towington, and Colonial. Down here we have Hansa Big Sword. Over here we have Jack Schwarzar and Platinum Black. And Demonicus, the Bloodlord of Ulm, who is luckily not diseased. And Reus Strom. So this army is well stacked with commanders. Hopefully we'll do some Iron Blizzarding here. Destruction. Let's see if that did any good. Not really. Unless it missed. Their protection has not been harmed. Oh, his has. Alright, perfect. Broken armor. So destruction was actually a fantastic spell to cast in this instance. And now we are finally Iron Blizzarding. The lines are about to meet. They're already running. But we have the second line coming in. Destroying their armor. Attacking with magma. Oh yeah, and Platinum Black is casting Falling Fires. That's a new spell for us, but it's a good anti-armor spell. And our Iron Blizzards attempting to attack this Cave Drake are doing more damage to us than the enemy. And now we're finally getting Blade Winds and Magma Bolts into their back lines, which are still holding. Platinum Black's trying to get a fireball over there, but his range just isn't quite there. That was a good battle. They lost everything. Their Barbarian Chief and their Commander, their Cave Drake, their Infantries, most of their Leaderfrau, most of their Lantern Bearers, most of their Nachtwachters, well, not most, but a lot. All of their Black Legionnaires. We lost 10 Pikeneers. So right now the problem in Omur is simply a lack of frontline troops. Alright, let's take a look at the arena. See what the other powers have been doing here. Wow. We have Zipacna, the Arrogant Demon. Zipacna was born from an Atlantean priestess and an unknown father. He grew quickly to an immense size and strength and resembles a human-like crocodile. Zipacna often boasts about his own achievements, often claiming to have created the mountains, and is always ready to show off his prodigious strength and mocks those of lesser stature. Well, no wonder he's in the tournament. I mean, that just makes sense, right? He particularly enjoys to build and destroy dwellings and fortifications. Interesting, he has a building bonus. While he looks dim-witted, Zipacna is clever, and he is vengeful and murderous. He will hold a grudge forever, and has killed a great number of people who thought to fool him due to his appearance as a large, dumb beast. Over the ages, Zipacna has become as feared as he is venerated for his ruthless pursuit of revenge against all those who mock or try to fool him. He has fear, he is sacred, and he has a wound. Oh, he's weakened, but no one can bless him here. And he's going up against Kiyotsune the Prophet, with Iron Will, a Bakemono General, and he also has a Bane Blade, and a Ring of Water Breathing for some reason. Berserker Pelt, because his morale is... he's berserked, his morale is great. And he beats Zipacna. Zipacna is dead. Holy moly, that's why, folks, you do not bring your special units into the arena. Now we have Pelagia and Shinuyama. Pelagia is underwater, so... okay, they're fighting with Inopos the Conqueror of the Closed Realm. And they're fighting against the same Bakemono General, who once again is victorious. The Berserking Bakemono General. Black Olm is taking the fight to... who is this? Rylay. And, oh shoot, we already know who wins. Shouldn't have done that, sorry. But we have their prophet, Grifek, and the traitor prince, Alp Arslan. And it looks like their prophet is going to be successful. I don't know where these guys think they're running to. I mean, they're surrounded by walls. So now we have Shinuyama and Black Olm. This is going to be interesting. Is the Bakemono General with Berserk going to be able to take out the prophet? I hope so. We'll find out. No. No, wait, they both died. They both died. It was a wash, which leaves us with the only two that haven't even fought yet, Nazca and the monkeys, Bandar Log. We have Xantaron the Bane fighting for, I presume, Nazca, and then Chandron the Atavi Chief. Oh man, they brought the B team to this. Chandron's going to get nailed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chandron. That was no good. And the winner is Xantaron the Bane. In the name of Hanif, god of Nazca, god of the Barge of Heaven, dispenser of fate, king of men's fates, crystallizer of dreams. He was awarded the Golden Sandals. Alright, Scantrast. Misfortune +1, unusual event. Belagor, disease is spreading, population -80. Ogwoods, disease is spreading. 2 units have become diseased and population -70. Moreni, a market was held in the province, and our Olmish merchants were able to accrue 683 gold. Sylvanas was attacked, and Miskatonic, the hero, Miskatonic, died of a disease. He had legendary cruelty, but a soft heart. And he will be missed. Alright, there's Alsvin again. Now this is interesting. A black priest with an astral random. I have to figure out what to do with this guy. And he is Ion. Okay. And Oiperi, we have... Oh god. Rekared. I hate having to click down, so I have to move some of these guys out. And this will be Duradal. Or Duradel. Crestfallen. Alright, there's Duradel Crestfallen. Over here, our new commander of the flying Whoosy-Whatsies is going to be Marcus, Emilius, alright, that's how he's spelling it, Lepidus. Alright, and we have to get the winged shoes over to him, actually. In Umbro, we have Whiffleman. Okay, in the Royal Forest, we have... Wait, is... Yeah, Guntamund is a traditional name. We have Weavericus. Alright. In Og Woods, we have a leader who's going to be replacing Destry Soul, and that is Marius Stark. And then down in the Iron Range, we have Adolf, who is now going to be Atlas. I think that's everyone. We do recruit a ton of people these days, but I think that's them all. So, alright. Alright, so this group is going to get suited up. I'm going to give all of Destry's troops to... Oh, Coldnar. Coldnar is now diseased, one of our airsmiths. Dang it. I did give him a Earth Hammer, or Dwarven Hammer, to start forging air stuff. Well, I'll probably send him to battle, because I'd rather have him die gloriously. Destry is down to 11 hit points. He's doing okay. In the front lines, everyone seems to be fine still. In O'Moore, everyone seems to be fine. Searing Sands, everybody's okay. Iron Range okay. Royal Forest. Looks like everyone is still good. If the Chief Smith gets a disease, we are going to be in really bad shape. He does have the Ring of Regeneration. He doesn't really need the Bloodstone anymore. So let's replace that with the Luck Amulet, the Pendant of Luck. Maybe that'll help him not get diseased. I don't know. Milkster just has a chest wound, so no disease. That's good. Bob is hurting. King Strategist is up to 2 blood, so we're almost ready to get him ready to forge his own Bloodstones. And I guess that's it. Okay, so I think we're okay in terms of disease. We've only got, unfortunately, Coldnar. But otherwise, everybody who already had it. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of time. So I will move everyone around. I will assign items to everyone. I will remove troops from one person to another and all that good stuff between episodes. But next episode, we're going to set off from Og Woods to attack Winter Peaks, Gold Mountains, and whatever it is over here in Mag. And then once this flank is taken care of, we're going to move against Black Ulm proper. We'll probably move these guys down to Cliffport, these guys to Sulfuria, and Arcade Knight will take Runia. But we better have more frontline guys somewhere. Which one of these armies really needs frontline guys? That's probably this one. Yeah. So we'll probably move some troops from the White Forest down to Omor if it's not too late. None of us really have a lot of frontline guys. But I think we've been whittling down Black Ulm pretty well. Looks like Pelagia has taken this, by the way, so in order to get to this throne, we're going to have to declare war against them. I'm not too worried about that. They're pretty weak. And it appears that no one yet is ready to challenge Black Ulm under the water. Knowing Alsvin, he'll probably go back. I don't think he'll continue forward, but we'll see. I don't think Alsvin is the type to forge ahead. But we certainly are. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. I'm Marcus Aurelius. We, of course, are Ulm. We, of course, will continue to forge ahead. Have a good one.